In this video, I'm going to give you 30 days English improvement challenge. If you follow this routine consistently for the next 30 days, you can become more confident, you will speak more natural, you will sound more natural. And most importantly, stop being afraid of making mistake. So let's begin. First week, build the foundation. For the first 7 days, make a simple goal. Is think in English and try to speak in English language. Most of the people they make one big mistake. They learn English from the books and the grammar. They watch English videos, but they don't practice. And English is not just a subject. English is a skill, and skill improve through practice. So at least 30 minutes every day do practice. Speak in English, think in English, describe your surroundings, whatever things you know in English. Try to speak, try to practice. Here is your routine. First routine, speak with yourself for the 10 minutes. You can choose any topic. You can tell about your day, like what thing you have done, what thing you are going to do, or you can talk about recently you have watched any movie, and you can describe in your own language, like what was the scene, what was the movie about, and like was it horror, was it romantic, what is sci-fi, whatever things you have done you can describe for the 10 minute, and you can talk about that topic. You can do this for every day for the 10 minute only, at least 10 minute. And if you have, like, whether you have 10 minute, whether you have 5 minute, but do every day. And second, learn two useful word every day. And don't just memorize it. Whenever you are going to speak with someone, whenever you are going to interact with someone, use that word that you have learned recently. Use in yours, like make sentence related to that word. you know if you're learning any vocabs but you're not using in your conversation, while conversation you're not going to use, so after few days, after few months, definitely you will forget. But if you're using in your conversation, so definitely it will always remember. Third, listen to English for the 10 minute. Every day you have to listen, because we can take an example, or we see in our home when baby takes birth. That moment he or she don't know about, like they are not able to speak, but they have a power to listen whatever things, whatever language people speak in their surroundings. So listening is one of the most important thing whenever we are going to learn any language. So every day try to listen. Whatever, if you like to watch movies, you can watch English movies. You can listen English news. You can listen English podcast. Like I like to watch English podcast related to business, because I do business. That's why whenever I go to see videos on YouTube, so I prefer to watch English podcast. And second week, you have to stop translating in your, whenever we are going to talk with someone who is speak in English language. So whatever things he or she is saying to us, firstly we think in our native language. Thereafter, suppose someone is saying to me, "How are you?" Firstly, I think in my mind, like, "तुम कैसे हो?" Thereafter, I try to translate in English. Thereafter, I give the answer to other. So this process makes our conversation boring. So try to think in English language. Like you can start with simple words. मुझे भूख लगी है. So instead of मुझे भूख लगी है, you can say I am hungry. मुझे वहाँ जाना है. So instead of मुझे वहाँ जाना है, you can say I have to go there. And like मैं वहाँ जा रहा हूँ. So instead of saying मैं वहाँ जा रहा हूँ, you can say I'm going to there. When you speak small words, try to speak in English language. So you collect the data, and someday you have a big data. So try to speak in English language, whatever sentence, whether you have little sentence, whether you have, whatever sentence, whatever word you have, try to speak in English language always. Now, third week, improve your speaking. Now we are going to increase our difficulty. uh, you have to choose one topic. For example, you can talk about your daily routine. You can choose about any topic. For example, discipline, consistency. You can tell about any story that you have watched recently. You can talk about you can choose any movie that you like the most to watch. And after choosing the topic, you have to describe in your words for the 10 minute. Like, if I talk about my daily routine. So usually I wake up at 4 a.m. Thereafter, I take one glass of lukewarm water, and after taking water, I go to washroom, and after washroom, I start to do my workout. And every day I do 1 hour workout, and after doing workout, I take shower and go to puja. And after doing puja, I have my breakfast, and after having breakfast, I start to do my daily work. As I told, I do business, so I do work related to my business. And in evening usually I do rest, and I take snacks and tea, and listen English podcast, and sometimes, like someday, I read books. So these kind of things I do every day. In this manner, you can also tell about your daily routine, whatever things you do every day. So, but you have we have a lot of topic to talk about. So you can also talk about any topic. You can choose and start to talk. But you have to talk with your mobile phone. Firstly, when you choose any topic, like for example, I have chosen a discipline topic, name discipline. So thereafter, I have to start my camera, and I have to talk about discipline in front of my camera. And thereafter, I have to watch my mistakes, whatever things I have done uh, while speaking. So this process you have to do in third week. You know, I know while making this video, I'm making a lot of mistake, but I believe on myself. Definitely, I will improve myself, because without if you're not making without making mistakes, we can't do anything. If we are making mistakes, whatever things we are doing, so it is the it is the, how to say, like uh, like we are doing something. If we are making mistakes, so definitely we are doing something. And if you're not making any mistakes, so you're not doing anything. Fourth week. Now you have reached the final 7 days. Your goal is no longer just learning English. Your goal is build confidence. And there is only one way to build the confidence. Talk in real situation. Talk with your friends, talk with your college colleagues, working colleagues, talk with your colleague. And like, if someone in your surroundings, uh, he or she have good knowledge in English speaking, you can talk with them. And you can talk about your English speaking journey. How did you do everything in English language? And you can tell everything. You can describe your day. You can describe yourself, what kind of thing, what kind of feeling you are feeling right now. Whatever things you have, you can describe in real with your friends, with your family member, with your colleague, like a people who know to speak in English language. Try to speak with them. Don't hesitate, and don't think about, if I'm going to talk with them, and if I'm going to make some mistakes, what he or she will think about me. Don't think about, just try to speak. And if we are making a lot of plans in our mind, but we are not utilizing in our real, we are not utilizing, we are not implementing in our real life or daily life, so whatever ideas we have made, we are not going to achieve it. So do practice. Without practice you can't do anything. If you are serious about improving your English language, I challenge you, give me the next 30 days, and don't focus on perfection, don't compare yourself to someone else, just speak, learn, practice and repeat. So hey guys, if you found this video helpful, please subscribe, comment and share to your friend who want to improve their fluency. And as well, you can also tell me whatever mistake I'm doing while making this video, because I'm the also beginner and I'm improving my English language, I'm improving my communication skill. So thank you for watching this video.